waterfresk here. I'm gonna keep this color as the communist color to talk about communism. Maybe I'm thinking so. That'd be a good theme for it, right? Okay, so in my research, I have come across the phenomenon of the land bridge theory. And I really don't care which side came first. In all honesty, that's for you guys to debate amongst yourselves. But like China, when asked about their ancestry, they say they are different tribes of, like Asia is different tribes of the same people. And it just so happens that communist China is also involved in the United Nations, just like Bill Gates, who happens to be a eugenicist, was also involved with regards to LGBT and pushing that kind of agenda through the United Nations. It's just like an oddity that shouldn't be ignored, I think. And I know this might be a long shot, but I am kind of putting the pieces together of things that I've seen over the years and things that I see happening now. Like for instance, the stuff with our government's literally like siding with China now, and they're trying to, like, it looks like they're making Canada into a communist state, like, but a soft coup, like just like South Africa, because it's not quite exactly um, going very, like, it's not like an aggressive one like there was in Russia. Also too, like they're doing like the organ harvesting that communist China's been doing for years of their own citizens. Like Canada is organ harvesting its fucking people instead of helping them. Like, does that not fucking raise alarm bells or what? Like that in itself. So anyway, I'm seeing, and sorry if I mispronounce your name, Karma Said, perhaps. Anyway, the lawyer lady that I often repost. Um, there's a lot of Antifa types mixing with the anti-hate guys, and that whole scene is basically, in my opinion, it's communism acting as if equal human rights. If they were actually concerned about danger to Canadians, then they would also be focusing on communism as well, not working with it, not working with communists, like factions of communists claiming racism. It's really like communism. It's not human rights. So like if that's happening in our country right in front of us, and in our government, the liberals who probably want communism to happen because they're the ones that are ushering it in, aren't they? Like Justin Trudeau was the one that spearheaded that the Graves hoax, like these things will uproot Canada, like South Africa, from its people that formed it. And maybe China will come in later. Like I've gotten off topic there. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to Karma Said. So yeah, like they're like threatening her, and like they're basically like acting like tyrant. Like this is probably what happened in World War II, and like that doesn't necessarily make us or myself or anybody that's fighting against this the other side either. It's just like me personally, I'm just pointing the shit out, you know, trying to like, because I care about the country. I don't care about the fucking communist version of our country for sure. Like, what the fuck? It should be illegal again. That's what like, whoever that justice was that signed off on my private prosecution, like, it didn't look at the evidence. Like, we decriminalized communism for whatever reason. And now all of a sudden there's all these communist things going on. Like, hello. Fuck. Like, it makes me wonder, are they in on it, or are they just too fucking cowardly to try and fight it? Because I don't have the power. Like, this is my power. This is it. That's what I got. This is the only thing I can fight with to defend us with, So anyway, once Agenda 2030 hits and they say, okay, so now everything has to go to First Nations now. Now, what's to stop communist China from coming in and saying, hey, well, they're part of our tribe. They're part of our greater tribe, and this is our land now too. So like they just long gamed and used the grievance population, just like I said before, just like South Africa, to remove the government, the old world order. And even Carney's even talking about a new world order, right? Like, this is a new communist world order, you crazy fucks. So yeah, what's to stop communist China from claiming, just like they're trying to claim Taiwan, right? What's to stop them from trying to claim Canada after First Nations take it over? If they take it over, like if that's what happens, Agenda 2030, if that's what happens. Like, when I was a kid, I guess the right number of jelly beans in the jar in the classroom. I hope I'm not right. I hope my jelly bean prediction isn't actually going to happen. But what if it does? Like, even because just even looking at the situation with the anti-hate, how our government's fucking listening to communists for fucking what's what. How ridiculous that is in the first place. Like, worrying about some guys that are like marching around downtown, not that communism tends to mass murder people, and it has 100+ million fucking deaths on its toll in comparison to what, 6 million. I'm not saying that that's, even if that happened, I'm not saying that that's not bad too, but why are we only focusing on one and never the other? That is ridiculous. And one that's even more atrocious. One that's way more atrocious. Are we that fucking stupid and we're like not going to ever like look? We're going to be willfully ignorant that we're not going to care about a fucking ideology that mass murder. Like, actually, yeah, that does make sense because we let in Islam. Islam has a 1400-year history of fucking people over and taking over their shit. I don't care if some of you are nice. The entirety of it is it's a takeover system, and it's half government, half religion. So it's not a separation of church and state. Like, we are just the fucking dumbest fucking people on the fucking planet, I guess, or the weakest or the most cowardly to not give a fuck about this stuff. To be so like, I mean, and in some of our defense, I guess, like if you torture people for a decade, I'm sure some of them are going to like have low morale by the end of it. I certainly do to some degree. It's been a long fight, man. Anyway. Yeah. So like, who's to say that they're not going to come in after 2030 and claim North America for their own after, helping to subvert our fucking country with these fucking traitor pieces of dog shit. Food for thought. Whatever, Fresk.